Where did the bride and groom first meet? Well, the bride met me, well, she saw me at church, but we didn't actually get to meet each other. And then we downloaded Hinge during COVID. And bada bing, bada bang, went on a date at Phil's Coffee in Pacific City. And ever since then, it was just like we wanted to keep on dating and go on more dates and get to know each other. So that's how we originally met. It's interesting. She knew of me, but I had no idea who she was, and it's just crazy how the Lord brought us together. So, second question, we got, where did the bride and groom first kiss? So Alyssa and I had, I think it was about a month and a half into dating, and I had been wanting to hold off on kissing until I really knew that I wanted to take this girl seriously. And so it was probably about 2 weeks in where I wanted to start taking it seriously, but I wanted to still think logically and not jump just head first into this relationship, because it was really, I was like holding myself back the whole time. And then we were just outside my house one night, and I don't know how it happened. I had been wanting to wait a little bit longer, but it just occurred, and we didn't regret it at all, and it was probably the best kiss I've ever had in my life. Okay, in one word, what was the groom's first impression of the bride? Fluffy. And that sounds weird, but when we went on our first date, she's wearing this big brown puffy jacket, like super soft, and then her hair was just super fluffy and like it looked like a lion's mane. And I was like, holy cow, this girl is legit. I had never seen anyone with her hair or anything. And then like her smile was super bubbly, and so it just seemed, I don't know the words to describe it, but and then like when we first hugged, it was like a fluffy blanket. That's the best way I can describe it. So I'm gonna just say, yeah, fluffy and comfortable. What is the one thing the bride cannot live without? The Lord, and getting into the Word every morning. I think starting her day out, making sure that she's aligned with the Word, with the truth from the Word, and trying to live that out for the rest of the day. All right, so if the groom were a superhero, what would he be? What would I like to? I would like to be a guy that flies, a guy that could protect. So everyone probably thinks I'm gonna say Superman, but I'm gonna say Goku from Dragon Ball Z. And anyone who had a childhood knows what I'm talking about. Who is more artistic? I think as the musician, I'm going to stake my claim on that one. So I would say I am probably the artist of the relationship. Yeah. All right, next question. Who does the groom say wears the pants in the relationship? Well, I hope she wouldn't say she wears the pants of the relationship, otherwise we got a problem going on. I would say I wear the pants in the relationship, and Alyssa probably thinks she wears the pants in the relationship. No, I'm just kidding. I definitely wear the pants. All right. What is the one thing the groom cares about most in terms of the wedding? I think we all know the answer to that one. But we're gonna just keep it PC. So I would say, after we get married and after we are one, I just want to look out into the crowd and see all the people that are going to be holding us accountable. And I just want to party with everyone. Honestly, it's going to be a dry wedding, so we're going to all need to bring the spirit instead of the spirits. So yeah, we're gonna get down. We're gonna have a good time, and I think that's what I'm mostly looking forward to. What is the bride's dream job? Stay-at-home mom. That's an easy one. I already know that. But if it weren't that, and somehow in some way she didn't work at New Era, sorry for those who work at New Era, she would probably want to work at Google or not Facebook, Google or some sort of Palo Alto company that she can just stay at home, and yeah, that's what I would say, in some sort of sales position. Go. What is the groom's favorite thing to do on the weekend? Hang out with me. Oh wait, groom. Jeez, you might have to redo that. What is the groom's favorite thing to do on the weekend? Hang out with Alyssa. I don't live in town, so when I come back, I have to like be very specific with my time, and I just want to hang out with my fiance. And I think the other thing I like to do is see my church community and my family, and then try not to spend all my time studying. So, but we're working on it. What is the bride's favorite date? Oh, that's a tough one. She likes a lot of dates. I think Alyssa likes to do anything just sitting and being with me in a quiet place and just existing and just having all my attention. So put that in any situation and it'll be a good date. So whether that's we're going on a long walk to go sit somewhere and put some blankets on and watch the sunset, or maybe sitting in a jacuzzi together where it's quiet and we could just talk, and or watching a movie. Alyssa really craves that one-on-one quiet time, and sometimes I have to watch myself because I just want to go, and I'm like, all right, let's go on a hike or let's go on a long walk, but Alyssa just wants to sit and just be, which I really think is good for me. Oh boy, who's more athletic? Well, considering I didn't get almost a full ride to Stanford, I'm gonna let Alyssa take that spot. I think Alyssa is definitely more athletic than me. I'm more stronger, but she can kick my butt in almost any activity, whether football or. I like to think that I stand a chance against her, but when she's really actually competitive, spike ball, football, we're definitely, we go like this in that area, which is really fun to see. But yeah, Alyssa's definitely the athlete.
Does she let you win?
I let her win.
Good answer.
Okay. When did the groom know she was the one? So I didn't want to maybe call it old school, but I wanted to really wait until we were official. So I had like a hard 2 months. I don't know why I was so specific on like the way that it was working out, but yeah, 2 months until like she was my girlfriend. And then I can't remember the time, maybe it was 6 months until I said I love you. But I definitely wanted to say it. And then we were sitting at the park, and she was just like not in a good mood, and she looked like she had to get something off her chest, and I was so confused. I'm like, Alyssa, like what the heck is wrong? And then she just looks at me and says, I love you. And I was so caught off guard, and I had already wanted to say I love you for so long, but and which was good, because then it was like, okay, like, all right, yes, I'm bummed you took my thunder, but I love you as well. And I think it was watching Alyssa at the W with a bunch of babies. She had one baby in one hand, one baby in the other, and watching her still going around talking to people, having these babies in her arms. And I just remember looking at her and I'm like, that's gonna be my mother. Or not gonna be my mother. Can we redo this video? Mommy, that's my mommy. Yeah, so to finish it off, I kind of just, it was probably about 4 or 5 months in where we were dating, and I've met her family, I've met her friends, and I got to kind of see who she was as an individual and who she was as a child of the Lord. And I saw her heart for Jesus, and her craving for community and for babies and family, and growing these kids up. And I was just like, yeah, that's gonna be the bear of my children. And I don't know if it was a particular time. I think it was just an accumulation of just affirmations, and so which led me to proposing, and here we are, and you guys are gonna be all here helping us celebrate the joining of us becoming one. What one adjective does the groom use to describe how he felt before proposing? Oh boy, if you knew our story. We were up in Snow Summit, and I had the ring on me the whole time. And before that, the week before, I had told Alyssa, like, we're gonna wait probably another 6-7 months before I propose. I kind of just devastated her, thinking that like I wasn't gonna propose anytime soon. And so like driving up, she was like kind of sad girl, and it was kind of comical knowing that I was gonna propose and watching her be sad. I assumed that it was the reason, because she's like, oh, this would be such a perfect time for Jesse to propose. But so we had skied all day. I was so worried about losing the ring. It was in my pocket. And Hayden took Alyssa and Connor and Erica behind the hill to go take photos for his company website. And I had to go to the bathroom so bad. So I was just sitting in the bathroom, and I was like, this is the last time I'm going to be quote unquote like single. And so it just kind of like hit me like a wave. And at that point, all my nerves kind of like disappeared, and it was more of like, all right, like, let's go get her. Like, let's go do this. Obviously I was pretty scared. It's one of the biggest decisions of your life, besides being saved. And yeah, so I was pretty nervous, but I was very confident in how I wanted to do it. And it turned out great.
She said yes.
She said yes, thank God. What is the groom looking forward to most about being married? So, to give you a little background, I'm in PT school right now, and so I live in Azusa, going to APU, and my time is very, very scarce with Alyssa, mostly on the weekends or on the phone, which just, all you guys know, it's not the same. And so we're kind of doing like a semi long distance relationship. And so the one thing that I'm really, really looking forward to being married is being together all the time. Never having to say, all right, goodbye babe, I'll call you when I get home, after an hour drive, or always saying goodnight on the phone or in person. I'd rather turn over and look at my beautiful bride and say like, goodnight baby. And then we go to sleep, and we're in the same bed, we're sitting in the same room. I think we have a lot of stuff to catch up on, which I'm so looking forward to within the first year of marriage. Just because I'm sure some of you guys have done long distance before, and when we become one, it's just gonna be like we're like catching up for all the time that we weren't together. So I think that's the one thing I'm looking forward to. Well, of many things, that's a big thing I'm looking forward to. I could have a closing message, yeah. All right, so thank you everyone to come out and celebrate Alyssa and I getting married and supporting her at her bridal shower. We want to know this would never happen without you guys, and we appreciate all the support and all the love. And this isn't the end, man. We're gonna need it going into our marriage. We're gonna need you guys to help us and support us and give us wisdom and give us advice on, anything. So literally reach out to Alyssa and I, and man, we'd love to chat. Or if you don't know our story, yeah, please ask and reach out. That'd be amazing. But like I said, thank you so much, guys, for coming out and celebrating us and being witnesses to Alyssa and I becoming one.
I'm jealous of the blue jeans that you're wearing, and the way they're holding you so tight. I'm jealous of the moon that keeps on staring, so lock the door and turn out the night. I want you all to myself, we don't need anyone else. Let our bodies do the talking, let our shadows paint the wall. I want you here in my arms, we'll hide away in the dark. Slip your hand in my back pocket, go and let your long hair fall. I want you all to myself, to myself. I'm jealous of the song that you've been singing, and the way it's rolling off your lips.